Ciao, everybody. Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone. My name is Julian Gennady, and this is a Match Day 5 preview of Sassuolo. We're away to Sassuolo this weekend. It is Friday, the 22nd of September. I don't know why he has the 23rd. He messed me up there. It's the 22nd of September, and we play on Saturday, as we all know. I think it's the midday kickoff for people in the Eastern time zone, and let's get ready to preview it. Match Day 5, looking to keep our top four chase intact. Stick around. And welcome back. With that, you know how this runs. Usually with my previews, we got their key player that I look at and I deem possible throughout Sassuolo's lineup or the opponent's lineup, and then we go to the weakness of Sassuolo, what I think again it is, and then I go through potential 11 with them and a potential 11 that I would like to see for us and how we can exploit them and beat them. Sassuolo is not the same teams from a couple years ago. A lot of player turnover, a lot of player personnel that have changed over the past couple seasons. Obviously, we know Raspadori, Scamacca, Locatelli, Frattesi, Maxime Lopez, all gone. Some good players over the past couple seasons. And now they got Berardi still. And that's where we'll start, I guess. Dionisi's club. They're around the bottom of the table right now. Again, 4 games in, completely too early to write Sassuolo off in terms of being a mid-table club. But their start hasn't been great. They concede goals. They looked really bad on Monday against Frosinone defensively, and we'll find out more on that. But first is the player that identifies the key player. So far this season, it's been Berardi still, and I get he takes the majority of the set pieces. He is their more experienced attacking threat, but we know who he is. Almost came to Juventus. He was very close to coming to Juventus, and we saw Carnevale come out recently again and talk about what happened. It was a Juventus problem, not a his problem. That the reason why we didn't get Berardi. But I chose Berardi, and I know Sassuolo also have Pinamonti up top, and I know Sassuolo also have Loriente out on the left. But they haven't been great this year. Well, Pinamonti's been good, sorry. But he's not their key player. He's a striker that scores goals. Their key player is the guy who creates stuff. And Loriente hasn't been at it as much as he was last season. So that's why I've chosen Berardi again. It's not just because I don't do my research. It's not because I don't look into these teams. I'm fully aware of what these teams possess in terms of quality. But it's still Berardi. Everything still goes through him. And he's still a key player. Again, set pieces go through him. And everything that goes in the attacking phase starts with Berardi collecting the ball. It might be the odd time they counter and they just kick it long to Loriente and let him do his thing, but majority of the phase or attacking phase for Sassuolo starts with Berardi, and they try and like to play with the ball. Again, Dionisi has this club. He's a Walmart version of De Zerbi, if I can put it nicely. Obviously, De Zerbi's up here, and then Dionisi's down there a bit, or not a bit, a lot. And they're toiling in the bottom of the table right now. Again, 4 games, but it is what it is. Also, let me know what you guys think, or who you guys think is the key player. Am I off putting it when I say Berardi, or is it actually Berardi still? Or do you think it's Loriente? But the reason they're at the bottom of the table right now is because they are, you see it right there in the picture, leaky. They concede goals for fun. They have the second most amount of goals against in the league. Obviously, nothing compares to Empoli right now. That's how bad they are. But Sassuolo have the second worst defense. And if we, in terms of goals against at least, if we, Juventus, have our players in form, I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy game because none of our games are easy. We have to actually play well and make it easier by playing well. If we have if Kies and Vlahovic have a stinker on Saturday, then we're not winning shit. So we're not scoring any goals. It's totally dependent on them. But again, if you create the chances, you will score goals. That's how leaky they are, in my opinion. Again, conceding 4 to Frosinone is it laughable. Like they got some weird. Frosinone have a weird team, and they seem like they're a little bit fun to watch these days. But let's pull up. I wasn't prepared to see how many goals or who they lost to. So they conceded 2 to Napoli, 2 to Atalanta, 1 to Verona, and 4 to Frosinone. So Atalanta and Napoli, they lost 2-0 each time. Okay. They also let in 2 goals in their Coppa Italia game to Cosenza. So you know what? I am expecting Juventus to score at least 2 goals against Sassuolo on match day 5. Anything else is like, not a disgrace, but it's like, come on. I'm looking at these results here. I watched them against Frosinone. Like, come on. Let's get serious. Leaky defense. That's their weakness. Again, their attack is not bad. From the names I've mentioned, Pinamonti, Berardi, and Loriente, but we'll see. So now I'm going to show on the screen here what I potentially think Sassuolo and how they'll line up. Since they're home, I think they'll revert back from their 4-4-2 into a 4-3-3, like to be expansive in this game. This team is not a team that likes to usually hang back and be more cautious, but I think this game against Juventus at home, they'll try and open it up to their detriment, perhaps. So you see the attacking trident right there. I've mentioned them 3 or 4 times already. The midfield's interesting. Thorsvet is the base of their midfield when they play in the 3. Henrique is a steady starter. He's their main guy in midfield now after Lopez, after Fratesi left, after even Locatelli. I think Henrique was Locatelli's replacement. So he's their main guy now. Thorsvet is their base, and this Bolocca guy, not great. Just he's a dude. He's a dude that plays center midfield in Serie A and a bottom feeding team. So it is what it is. He might have the game of his life on Saturday against us, but again, I'm not expecting it. I wouldn't put money on it. And this back 4 is what they've been using pretty much all season. Tresoldi is now a starter, and then you got Toljan who likes to attack. Erlich, Vigna, and then they got Cragno who usually plays like Buffon against us. So, with all that said, I'll show you our 11 after. Let me know what you think. I think this is the exact 11 that they'll go with. Again, we don't know anybody who reports on Sassuolo deep enough to tell me if Bolocca has a right knee injury, so I have no idea if he's actually okay. But as of Monday after the game, he was fine. So I can't tell injuries for Sassuolo right now. So this is what I'm going with. Let me know what you think. I think it's an easily gettable team if you focus on attacking. If you play like first half Udinese, you'll put 3 past them in the first half again. I promise you that. That's how leaky they are. But we'll see how we come out and play. Which leads us to us. This is how I want us to play, and I think this is what it's going to be. What? Oh yeah, no, that's right. I want Mil. I don't know. I didn't change my starting 11. Okay, don't worry about it. I would want Chiesa to play this match, and then if he has to rest midweek, he can rest midweek against Lecce at home. But I would want him to start away and keep the good form up for another game at least. Other than that, this is the exact lineup I would start. Give another chance to Cambiasso because Kostic wasn't great. McKennie hurt himself in practice this week in training, but he's okay to play. But just start Weah. Why not? And then the back 3, Alexander's hurt now for 45 days, apparently, according to DiMarzio. So you're running with that back 3 for now. If one of them gets injured, it's Rugani next man up, and then Huijsen is sitting in the back seat. And then, of course, that midfield is the standard that we have at our club right now. It's Locatelli at the base, Rabiot playing as an 8, and Moretti playing as an advanced 8. But that should be Chiesa, not Milik. I think Milik will start on Tuesday when we play Lecce. So let me know what you think about that. Again, please listen. You can see the graphic. You can see Milik there. It's not supposed to be Milik. In my opinion, it's supposed to be Chiesa. starting. And then Tech and Net, obviously. Again, maybe Perrine starts against Lecce. I think we'll see Tuesday some rotation in the squad, more rotation at least. Yeah. But for this match day 5 against Sassuolo, you're away. It's harder to get points when you're away, of course. So you go out with your stronger squad. And I think this is our strongest squad possible at the moment in time. Keeping in mind, McKennie, even though he was great against Lazio, carrying a bit of a knock from training. So start Weah, start Chiesa, start Vlahovic, Cambiaso to replace Kostic because he wasn't great. Midfield stays the same. And then, obviously, the defense is by default. Let me know what you think. Of course, please like the video. It's free. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Please subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing as well. It only helps us grow. It only helps me try and get a better camera. I was watching the podcast, or our podcast I went out, and Alejandro looks like he's in 4K, and it looks like I'm in from 1988. So please support us in any way possible. Follow us on social media platforms at Bianconeri Zone. Who's your key player for Sassuolo? What's their main weakness? Did I miss anybody in their starting 11 that I should be watching? And let me know about our starting 11 that you would like. Thank you all. Enjoy the game. I'll be at a wedding. Unfortunately, I'm in the wedding party because I'll be missing this game. I'm going to watch it after, of course, but I'm going to not watch it in real time. So hopefully we win. I think we will. To keep our top 4 push alive, as Allegri would like to say, as the players are now coming out and saying in interviews, keeping the top 4 push alive. Because that's where we're at. It is what it is. Ciao, everybody. Have a good night.